Yeah, so a group of citizens were kind of worried about the homeless population this winter, and we don't want to see people left out in the cold, so we mobilized and decided to build some structures. And I was sitting one day with my friend Samuel, and we came up with this idea of getting the community involved, these teams together, and building units to kind of, in one part, to get one step closer to having a tiny house village, and two, to get the community kind of inspired and involved with making that happen. So it's been a real blessing, and we have 4 units right here. We have 3 painted, and the community is really showing up, and the organizers, thanks to Peter and all his work, have done a great job in getting this going, and we're still going. We're going to build, 4, 5, 6 more. It's a basic box, and we're going to paint the interior, paint the floor, build a bed frame in the back here, probably a counter over here, maybe some kind of closet unit here, and there'll be conduit and electrical outlets and a light, and that's it. It really beats sleeping in your car or sleeping in a tent. The supported individual or couple that's living in one of these is gonna have access to the facilities in the village where they'll be able to shower. They have to have access to bathrooms and a shower. There won't be any way for them to cook in here, but there'll be other services that'll step in and provide that. The idea is the village has sanitation, ways of bathing, and these units are meant for sleeping.
So this is a volunteer project, a very loose, or maybe I call it an ad hoc organization called Community Build. We are affiliated with Bayside Housing and Services, and their website functions as our website as well. We have a page on their website where folks can make donations. So far, this is entirely covered by donations. Each one of these little houses costs about $3,000, plus or minus a bit. A lot of donations of material, Arrow Lumber, Carl's Building Supply, both donated very generously to this project, and we're grateful to all of the people who have donated.
First of all, I tend to be very, very communal. It's good exercise. It's a good social project. It's a good way to warm up. I have found over the years that productivity for me is happiness. Creativity is joy. Productivity is happiness. Tiny home project it's meant to help facilitate community among people. Ideally, if people here can feel a sense of pride and a sense of commitment to keeping an area clean, clean and inviting for people walking by to see how pretty the homes are. That's a very, very, very good thing.
Our goal is 12, but I'm not sure that we'll have weather enough to build 12 houses. We'll see. We have another 2 scheduled for this coming weekend on the 31st of October. We'll have this one finished during the course of the week, and it's actually taking about 5 days to build one of these houses, and that's sometimes stretched out over a 10-day period. These are volunteers, and so sometimes people are here and sometimes there aren't any people here. We have a possible location out in Port Hadlock at this point in time. A local church out there has offered their property, but there are some details that need to be worked out, and we need to get the county on board with this idea. They don't have anything that allows a cluster of these little houses. It might not prohibit them, but they're not really allowed. So we have to work out some details. Other than that, they can stay here until such time as we move them out. This building over here is the Evangelical Bible Church, and those folks have been very generous to us, allowing us to come onto their property here and build these homes and leave them here until we have a place to put them.